Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Samira and I'm always happy to have you here with us. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our exciting videos. So today's video, I'll be reading my statement of purpose and how I got into 4 universities in the UK with that statement of purpose, and also my current investing. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and watch till the end of the video to enjoy this amazing statement of purpose I wrote for my graduate school application. In my previous video, I mentioned how the statement of purpose, it's about your experiences, what you've been through, and then how it fits into the graduate school program you want to apply to. So my statement of purpose is about me. So it's a bit personal, but I feel like sharing it with you will make it easy for you to also build your statement of purpose. This is my statement of purpose, and it's a 1-page essay. You know, some schools have a limit of words you can write in your statement. This is mine, and I'll start reading. You can pick a few ideas from it. Growing up in Ghana, I have traditionally been acquainted with the dominance of men in every aspect of life and in the decision-making chain in society. This has unfortunately been generally perceived as normal and widely endorsed in the country till today. In my neighborhood, many households and families would prefer to invest in the education of their poor-performing males instead of their good-performing females. I nearly became a victim of school dropout despite my good performance at the senior high level. It was my mother who stood firmly by my side by committing all the resources she could gather to ensure that I entered the door of university education. For her, this was a comeback for the failure of her parents to support her education, a parental responsibility she has vowed never to violate as a caring and responsible mother. Since then, I have wanted to commit my career and personal services to the transformational process that epitomized women as change agents in the pursuit of sustainable development, not only in Ghana but in the global context, where there are efforts to strengthen women's well-being and welfare for inclusive development. You see, this is a bit personal, but talks about my life growing up and how I've come to understand certain things and how I believe these things will influence or has influenced my decision and my passion and my aims and my career goals. So it's about me, but I'm not saying a whole lot. I'm just breaking it down to make sure it's not like talking about everything else rather than who I am. This is me. This is what I want the admission committee to know about me. So as I stated before, it's important to make your introduction catchy and more about your experiences and how well it fits into your career goals and your future goals. The next paragraph talks about my educational background, my experiences, and the leadership positions I held and the internships, including my national service. Yeah, so it talks about my experiences. And it reads, my bachelor studies, that's from 2015 to 2019, opened my eyes wider to the intricacies and the global picture of women's vulnerability and the lack thereof in the political decision-making process. It has become obvious to me that digging deeper into women and their role in the decision-making processes, especially on the political landscape, is an exciting avenue to break the hegemony power possessed by men to influence change. Thus, courses that were oriented towards politics were of much interest to me, and this links to my good performance in such courses including Introduction to Political Studies, African Political Systems, Introduction to Politics and Development, Women in Politics, taken during my bachelor studies. So I talk about my bachelor studies programs and how that will impact my graduate school application, the courses I took, and how these courses have informed my knowledge and my decisions. Serving as a departmental teaching and research assistant and administrative assistant in the political science department of KNUST has armed me with the requisite expertise, especially in social science research engagements, as I had the opportunity to work hand in hand with many professors in the department. I must add that I have currently published an article on feminism in Islam, a study of Muslim women's active political participation in Ghana, under the supervision of the Political Studies Department. I wrote an article during my National Service days, and it's in my statement of purpose. This shows the experiences I've gained over the years and what I've involved myself in, coming down from the department as a teaching assistant and writing an article with some professors at the department. It shows how I've evolved from my parents supporting me to pursue higher education to the things I've done to empower women. This article connects to what I believe in and what I've come to achieve, or what I'm still trying to achieve in life. I have an interest in pursuing a Master of Arts in Political Science with a specialization in women and politics. Women are an integral part of the society, according to the United Nations Department of Economics and Social Affairs report. Women represent half of the world's population. This represents half of the world's potentials, and thus seeking equality can only be a fair deal. I believe women can be whoever they choose. There should not be any form of limitations. In as much as women seek equality to conform to the cultural norms, their duties in the households cannot be neglected. This poses the need to challenge existing political, cultural, and social systems to birth new paradigms that empower and grant women an encompassing equality. These, among others, triggered my interest to undertake a research titled The Plight of Women in Politics, the Case of Ghana. This research will seek to address the plight of Ghanaian women in active politics, the plight to get equal access and opportunity to active political participation while effectively combining household responsibilities with work, among others yet to be identified. More importantly, this research will help motivate young women and promote women political participation in the country. This is basically what I want to achieve when I get into that graduate school. How I see it and research I would like to undertake when I get into the graduate school program. This is basically about the university and how best it fits into my goals. The Department of Political Science at the Dadadash University allows students to offer models under Women and Politics, which specifically seeks to broaden students' scope on issues in women and politics, and capable of developing my capabilities in this field. The course presents an opportunity to expand my research skills and, most importantly, build my career. Researching on the course, I found the writings of Professor Susu Enso, which I believe is very educative and gives clear insights into my chosen field, especially her work titled Moms in Politics, Work is Work. It throws more light on how women combine political participation and the management of their households. I believe this aligns with my interest in women in politics in Ghana. Also, I realized she has supervised a graduate student on her work studies, who is from my country, which indicates Professor Susu Enso's knowledge of issues in my country, Ghana. So this shows how much I read about the school's program requirements before even applying. I searched for a professor who fits into my interest, and I spoke to the professor, and she was also willing to supervise me. This shows how much I read about the program and what it entails and the specialties and all that there. So it gives me a bit of an upper hand. And it continues as Pursuing a degree in political science will help me enhance my understanding of the complex and changing contemporary theories, concepts, instruments, principles, and methodologies in the field of women and politics. With that aside, I will gain sophisticated insights into my chosen field, which will help broaden my understanding of the integration of academic theory with professional training. Undoubtedly, a graduate degree will provide me with in-depth knowledge necessary for embracing the emerging women empowerment and its related challenges posed by cultural norms. In the last paragraph, I talk about how the university can help me realize my goals and my dreams and my aspirations. So this is a way of kind of massaging the committee, the graduate acceptance committee, on like, this is the university I want to go because it offers me whatever I need and you have to give it to me, like that kind of thing. Yeah, so I wrote my choice of so and so university for the realization of my educational plan to be an educationist and a research scholar in the areas of political science. It's not accidental. After thoroughly researching several schools and programs, university quickly caught my eye. Not only did your MA program emerge as a program to be reckoned with, it strengthens its student focus, national and international reputation is beyond approach. Concomitant to that, the growing eminence of the university as a fine and an unquestionable superlative institution further makes the program an attractive and the desired choice. Obtaining an MA degree in political science will broaden my horizon and augment my chances of becoming an extraordinary teacher and a research scholar. I am quite optimistic that I will make realistic scholarly contribution to the field of women and politics. I am fully committed and enthusiastic to give it my all and complete the MA degree in political science at your university. That's the statement of purpose I wrote, and it's detailed. It talks about myself. It talks about how the university fits into my goals and my aspirations. Basically, statement of purpose, that's it. You don't have to talk about unnecessary stuff. Just talk about you. It's your interest, what interests you. It's just basically what interests you. Why do you want to apply to the program you want? Like, how does it fit into your career objectives? How does it fit into your future goals and all? So just talk about yourself and talk about how the program will help you. That's all. You don't have to beat about the bush. You don't have to think so hard, and just do that. Make your introduction catchy for someone to really want to read further and get to know. Read about the department's requirements, read about what their specialties are. You can fit those into your statement of purpose as I did in mine. It makes it more catchy and more compelling and appealing to the graduate school committee. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and also leave a comment. You can also suggest videos you would like to see or you would like to know more, and then I'm here for you. So our next video, good luck with your graduate school